An ex-executive has been accused of attempting to replicate a complete Samsung chip factory on Chinese territory. A 65-year-old individual is accused of stealing the blueprints and designs required for producing sub-30 nm DRAM and NAND. The South Korean authorities have detained a previous executive of Samsung Electronics on charges of theft. He is accused of using highly detailed information to assist in constructing a copy of one of the company's chip factories in China. The prosecution in South Korea has reportedly charged an unidentified executive who had worked for both of Korea's major memory chip makers, SK Hynix included, with taking blueprints and designs. Prosecutors in Suwon, located south of the Korean capital Seoul, have alleged that trade secrets were taken between 2018 and 2019 with the plan of constructing a chip plant in Xi'an, Shaanxi Province, China. According to the Suwon District Prosecutor's Office, Bloomberg reports that the attempt to replicate an entire chip-making facility is an extremely grave offense that cannot be compared to previous semiconductor-related incidents involving the theft of key technical staff or designs for specific components. According to reports, the executive, who is 65 years old, has established multiple chip manufacturing companies in China and Singapore. It is also alleged that he attempted to construct a replica factory merely a mile, 1.5 kilometers, from Samsung's semiconductor facility based in Xi'an. As stated by Yonhap news agency in Korea, the executive in question obtained engineering data known as BED, as well as process layout and design drawings, which were necessary for the production of sub-30 nm DRAM and NAND flash chips in the chip plant. Charges have been brought against the executive, along with 6 others which include employees of a Chinese company established by the defendant, for violating Korea's laws on industrial technology protection and prevention of unfair competition. The irony lies in the fact that the attempt to construct a replica of Samsung's manufacturing facility may have failed due to the withdrawal of a Taiwanese company's $6.2 billion investment in the project. At present, Samsung has declined to provide any comments on the matter. Parties like the US government have previously cautioned that Beijing is striving to enhance its semiconductor capabilities through any means possible, including the theft of advanced technology from other nations, and these revelations are likely to reinforce such concerns. As South Korea tries to persuade the US to relax restrictions against Korean firms with Chinese interests, there may be an increased push for South Korea to tighten restrictions on China. Reportedly, the Netherlands has also joined the United States' efforts to restrict advanced technology exports to China, and is now considering banning Chinese students from pursuing technology courses within the country. Bloomberg reports that the proposed legislation is not expected to explicitly target China, but rather aims to prohibit Chinese students from obtaining sensitive information through their academic pursuits in the Netherlands. ASML, a company specializing in the production of photolithography equipment used in semiconductor manufacturing, is based in this country. In recent news, the company accused a former China-based employee of stealing its trade secrets on behalf of China. China has not remained passive in response to the recent controversies. In the previous month, China made an announcement that products from the American memory chip manufacturer Micron had not passed the country's security review. This declaration resulted in companies based in China, such as Lenovo and Inspur, cancelling their orders for Micron products. Intel's proposed acquisition of Tower Semiconductor, an Israeli chip company, has caught the attention of the country's antitrust regulator. As per sources, the State Administration for Market Regulation in China has requested supplementary documentation from those involved in the proposed buyout. Intel may face difficulties as a deadline for the termination of a deal looms in August. The acquisition, which was valued at $5.4 billion, was already facing challenges from IQE, a semiconductor company that filed a lawsuit against Tower Semiconductor, alleging that their intellectual property had been misappropriated. This development could potentially cause further problems for Intel. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.